Hey good people, what's going on? Good evening once again. I'm going to do a female perfume review right now, and it's gonna be from house of Karl Lagerfeld, a very well-known designer. He has quite a few fragrances for both men and women aisle, but their fragrance house doesn't really get so much talk or coverage since think for last few years or so, because they are not releasing anything groundbreaking. But recently you saw some of the reviews on my channel. I did the men's line, three fragrances like the Bois de Vetiver, Bois de Yuzu, and Bois de Cedra. I gave them very good rating because for the price range, these are like kind of affordable fragrances. In Bangladesh, I think they go for about 35 bucks, 35 to $40 tops. It's not gonna go over that. I think $35, okay, for 100 ml. And they have men's side three. I think women's side there are three. So I got all the three, men's side, but women's one. I got this one. Then I'm gonna review this. It's called Fleur de Orchidée. I think I'm gonna always mess it up how to pronounce it, but it's the orchid one, okay. And this is that orange color. They have three in this line. I tried the other two, I was not impressed. This is the one that is really good. So they have different bottle size. I think they have 30, 50 and 100 ml. The bigger you get, bigger you get, bigger bottle you buy, you get a nicer presentation. Once again, here's the box. This one reminds me of something. I don't remember exactly quite what, but it reminds me of like maybe Dior or something boxes. Looks very nice, nicely done. Okay, and it's a suede effect here. This is really nice, by the way. You know, it's similar to something very popular. I'll tell you in a bit. And this fragrance, I think, made in France. Okay, is this EDP? Yeah, this EDP concentration. So this is the 100 ml bottle size. So you can find these. I think I bought this from Sandara yesterday, and you can find these in multiple other outlets like Yellow, Unimart in Bangladesh. They will carry these. So only few, I think, best in brands, perhaps in Bangladesh, they have the distribution of this perfume. So this is widely available. It's not like you cannot find like in anywhere. So here's the bottle, just like the men's line. This is the women's line. Really nice bottle. Look at that. Check that out for a presentation. It does not look cheap. It does not look like you just paid 35 bucks for this. I mean, in my humble opinion, views can be different. And it has typical the color like men's line. It matches the bottle color. I think it has a kind of orangey color here, and it goes slowly fades down. Heavy glass base, very good bottle quality. Feels robust in the hand, doesn't feel like a cheap glass. And the cap is not fit. It clicks. Okay, so you pick it up. Not very heavy bottle, so it's okay. Feels good. Cap is good quality. Inside got that coloration, just like the bottle, orangey. And I have it already on the paper here, and I can smell it. It's really lovely. This is a women's perfume, but I would say if you're a man, if you have open mind and you do like floral fragrances, you can definitely try it on. Let me try. I'm not a lefty, so I'm gonna mess it up. So always remember, when you try to apply a fragrance, this sounds silly, but this happens to me a lot. If you're trying to apply a fragrance, also make sure that your atomizer is towards the right direction. If you like, you're spraying here, but it comes to your face or something, perhaps you like spraying the room, it goes right in your mouth. Not a pleasant experience. So let me show the sprayer. Sprayer is good. Nothing mind-blowing, but good. It gives nice distribution. So this perfume actually has very good longevity. Like performance is pretty damn good. This one lasted on me, like if I wear it, I think I got somewhere like 6.5 to 7 hours, okay, in Bangladesh summers. So if imagine in Europe, kind of like this is a spring and summer fragrance. If you have a better condition, no pollution, this fragrance gonna last well over 8 hours. So that is amazing. Longevity is very good for a condition. Second thing is for women, yes. And the fragrance I was talking about is Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. I think that Soleil Blanc or Soleil Blanc. I reviewed it. I'll leave a link below. You can check it out. That is an expensive perfume. Very beautiful white bottle. Perhaps not a straight up dupe or something like that, but I do get a lot of similarities. I mean, I read a comment. I commented. I don't know where my comment went, but someone said it doesn't smell like Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. I do think it does. It does smell like wild python, some of the manceras, and also if you like carnal flowers, those sort of fragrances. And if you do like tuberose, this one has that. So this is a kind of like a powdery, fresh, citrusy kind of a fragrance. I don't have the nose breakdown in front of me, but it opens up very bright. The color, it is really bright, isn't it? Imagine something of this color has a smell. This is exactly what that opening smells like. It does not smell very blanc or white at first, okay? So it does have kind of like a citrusy bergamot sort of opening. It offers you some citrus. Then slowly it starts going towards the white florals, okay? Which is why I'm wearing white. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a coincidence. But this perfume, it is kind of like a very clean, musky vanilla. People say in Britain, I think vanillary. I don't know where the R comes from. I don't know the history, but I always wonder like uh, they have their own way of pronouncing things. So I'm not judging British there. I'm just kidding. But this fragrance is really lovely. It's very simple, but when you smell it, it does smell like a very high quality perfume. This is why it's here in my hand. I'm reviewing this. I'm not going to review something that I'm not impressed by. I can review it, but I wouldn't buy. That's what I'm saying. So this fragrance, the other two are nice, but this one is number one. Then gradually the other two is like, I think in terms of smell and performance, this is going to be the best. So you can definitely give it a try. I mean, if you have foreign countries, if you have this lineup, perhaps you'll get it cheaper. I don't know. This fragrance is such a beautiful classic fragrance. Reminds me again of Narciso Rodriguez fragrances. Has this nice musk going on. So people say I think this one has a coconut or something like, I think ylang ylang sort of florals and tuberose and some white jasmine perhaps. My God, this is a floral heaven. If you like, I haven't tried it, Flora Botanica, but I would love to try it. So if you're a fan of floral fragrances, this is going to be a beautiful fragrance. And for the price, this should easily cost double the price. I'm not trying to hype shit up. They cannot increase the price, trust me. But this fragrance smells like it's a $80 plus fragrance. That is the quality, okay? Longevity is good, smells nice. Bright sunny day, a little bit like a spring day. Oh, I just got whiffs of it. It's just beautiful tuberose. And if you love tuberose, just for the tuberose you can get this, okay? So yeah, kind of like a little powdery, kind of like a suntan lotion. Imagine like you take this in holidays and you have beautiful memories of that holiday. If you're a lady, you love this perfume. Your man is gonna love this on you. Test it. Definitely do not go past this because it's not like a Prada. This is not Chanel, you know. This is Karl Lagerfeld. This is a good statement. This line is really nice. All right. So overall, I'm really impressed. Really love this perfume. I think this is going to be a good fragrance for the budget. It's fantastic. I mean, you can say like Rasa Siyarmovs are cheaper, you know. Perhaps I should get that. Yeah, they're great. Some fragrances are great, but this kind of composition, they are better blended than many Middle Eastern fragrances. This is less powdery, very classy, sort of like a French, you know. So yeah, overall this perfume is getting 9 out of 10 for me. For the pricing especially, this is really good, okay? And check out the bottle. It look really lovely in your shelf. Even your man can use it if he digs tuberose, right? So 9 out of 10 is not bad for this one, Fleur de Orchide, the orchid flower. Yes, I win finally with my English. All right, check it out, Karl Lagerfeld. And that's all for now. I think perhaps tomorrow we'll be doing some more reviews. And I'm really happy that I got to review. I got so many samples from Sandra actually, so that's what makes me happy. And then I got to try a lot of fragrance yesterday, like late and exclusive, for the first time. I did not like it, but I got to try it. Then I did try Aventus for her for the very first time. Also didn't get impressed. I did try Galloway for the first time. That was quite nice. Many fragrances, So if I go there again, perhaps I'll do separate episodes for few fragrance houses like, say, Montal if you want. If you want By Kilian, if you want PDM, they have it all. They have the testers, so you really enjoy it. Very nice lighting and interior, very tastefully done. I think it's a very high class place, but do feel free to go there because they're very friendly. All right, so take care, guys. Check out this perfume and have a very good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Signing out. Bye bye.